Oh, I agree with you 100%, Neon. That's like my life philosophy. That's a guiding principle of my entire life. I'm so big on doing everything I possibly can myself. It's it's like my passion. And what has fueled me down that path has in large part been all these thieves and crooks around every corner looking for ways to get your money and you to part ways. And I hate it. Part of the way I fight that is do my own medical work, do my own car work, do my own dental work, do my own everything. And I can't wait to do a major dental job on myself. That's going to be fun. And I'll stream it. I'll do a root canal, I'll do a filling, I'll do a tooth extraction, I'll do it all. A teeth whitening, laser hair removal, hair transplant. I will do any medical procedure shy of open body surgery. I feel like just to cut open my chest and replace an organ, I feel like that might cross the line. Now, I'm not positive though, but that just seems super risky to do that yourself. I don't think I could stream that either. Can you imagine me streaming my own heart transplant? I'm sure I'd get a lot of views at least. I'd be willing to stream removing a testicle if I had cancer of the testicle. I think that would be reasonably safe. I already bought dental drill bits to do my own dental work. But it turned out the ones I bought were straight from China and they couldn't drill jack squat, man. I tested them on some stuff and they sucked. So I think I need to buy higher quality stuff if I'm going to do any medical work. I can't skimp and buy stuff direct from China if I'm going to do medical work. I feel like I have to buy like some real quality medical supplies if I'm using it on my body. It can't be cheap stuff. And the other issue is if you're going to do any type of tooth grinding on yourself, you can't use a DeWalt drill. You have to use a pneumatic drill, a dental drill, because it's way higher RPM. And if you try to drill your teeth at a slower speed, it'll chip the tooth. If you go at a super high speed, it'll cut the tooth like butter. And that's the difference. You want to have it just come apart like powder. You don't want it slapping at the tooth at slow speeds, really cracking it, fracturing it, chipping it. So that RPM really makes a difference. So stuff like that, you really have to do your homework before you start messing with any medical procedures on yourself, because little things like that will come to bite you. So I save myself a lot of grief by doing my homework and not doing my own dental work, just going in blind. I always do my research first, because I know it's super important that you have to have the knowledge going into it. Otherwise, you can really regret screwing something up with your body. Would I do my own eye surgery? You know, I think I would. I think that'd be a great surgery to do. Unfortunately, my eyes are healthy, so I won't have that opportunity. That'd be great to do an eye surgery on stream. Doing my own surgical procedures will be a lot better when I have a surgical assistant in the form of Adam, my robot, because my robot will be super steady-handed and skilled and he can do any type of surgical procedure even while I'm under anesthesia. And I feel like that would be really entertaining for you guys to watch my robot do medical procedures on me while I'm streaming. I can be completely unconscious, and you guys will watch the robot do, you know, open heart surgery or whatever it is. Heart, what's it called? Triple bypass. We'll go ham, me and the robot. We're gonna keep my body ticking together. No doctors, no hospitals, none of these scam artists. We'll do it ourselves. We'll do a far better job than these incompetent surgeons out here. You guys hear that, like, there's like 500,000 deaths a year because surgeons accidentally leave, like, a scalpel in somebody's body when they sew them up? It's ridiculous. These surgeons show up drunk, out of their mind, half asleep. Their hours are insane. And they're just leaving tools. They're leaving wrenches, scalpels, hemostats. They're leaving it in the patient's body. And these people are dying left and right every year. Thousands and hundreds of thousands of people are dying. No, thank you, man. I'll have me and the robot will do a much better job. Robots don't make mistakes. They don't leave hemostats in the body. They follow orders. Humans make mistakes. Machines don't. Provided that the machines are created competently by a master roboticist like myself. Hey, my robot will do as I say, or I'm not going to make more robots to be his companion. He'll be very lonely if he lets me die. So he's got to keep me alive as long as possible for me to make him a lot of friends that he can interact with. Well, yeah, that's why I have to do a couple practice runs, have him do the surgery on like a test dummy, make sure he gets it right before he does it on me on live stream. I don't want him to screw up and figure out the ropes on a live subject myself. So we'll rehearse the procedure several times, get it ironed out, perfected, and then he'll perform the procedure on me. And I think it'll be a good publicity stunt. I'll submit the footage to all of the news channels, and I think they'll do a story on me. The guy that built a robot and did an open heart surgery on himself with the robot he built. I think that that would be a very popular news story, and I think it would go viral, and I think it would increase my internet fame and fortunes and increase my funding for my projects. So I would most certainly want to promote that type of operation. Maybe Anna could be in the room when he does the procedures, and she'll pull the plug if he tries any funny business. She'll be the resident doctor. And, you know, that's a really important point I should bring up. One of the reasons I'm excited about Anna becoming a doctor, besides the way that will help me financially, basically she'll be my sugar mama, is that with her medical degree, my robots will be able to perform medical procedures on patients, family, friends, and even maybe strangers someday. And it will be totally legal. As long as Anna's in the room overseeing all the procedures, then we can have our own surgical theater, fully licensed, fully legit, fully legal, because she'll be a surgical medical doctor. And she'll have all the proper paperwork. So we can combine her medical degrees with my robotics. And she doesn't even have to be a practicing medical doctor. All I need is her paperwork. So she's going to go out and go to medical school, get all the accreditation, and I'll be able to use her as my basically ticket to do all the medical stuff I want as it pertains to robotics. So if I want to get into prosthetics and human test subjects, human robotic human interaction with surgical implants into the brain in order to interface with prosthetic limbs and things of that nature, mind reading technology for pain sensors, pleasure sensors, etc. that integrate with your prosthetic parts. All of that I can do legally if I have my own medical doctor as part of my team who just has to be in the room when all of it goes down so they can sign off on it. That way it's all fully legit. I don't have to be a medical doctor in addition to being a roboticist. I just have to work with one. And then I'm working under their direct supervision, and it becomes fully legal. So that's one of the reasons why I'm very excited about Anna, my fiance, becoming a medical doctor. It will be able to take my robotics endeavors to a whole new level. Even maybe experimenting with some cyborg type stuff. Part man, part machine. I mean, basically, if you have a prosthetic arm or leg, you technically are kind of part man, part machine. If you have robotic parts that you're using is integrated into your body, that is a cyborg. So one way or another, I want to start getting involved in cyborg stuff. And Anna's going to be my ticket to that. So I really want to push her to become a medical doctor.